It's through my work that I find what I'm looking for. Pure Solange. Myself and Daniel were muddling through, congenially. Had a couple of nice albums, and, you know, going with the flow, things were really cool. Then, out of nowhere, this fantastic album manifested called Elektro. Literally just kind of manifested. And if there's a song on Elektro called Badger Patrol, and that song literally could have been on Top of the Pops. Song of the Summer. Fabulous song. And as I said, when I came back from America, not with Voltaire, but with another band, and I was completely kind of just had a minor involvement with them. Maybe a couple of solos here and there, a couple of distorted lines or something like that. But that band actually charted and had success in Ireland. So I kind of was involved a little bit, and I kind of know how they did it, like, and kind of, with a little bit of work, a little bit of luck, a little bit of a push here, prod there, that kind of thing. Basically, we could have had that on Top of the Pops and gotten significant airplay. So it's kind of one other thing about Elektro. It's got a poem on there called Were Vulcans Ne'er Dwell. Were Vulcans Ne'er Dwell has achieved a mark of 10 out of 10 from Chat GPT, and also achieved 10 out of 10 from Grok. So it's a bit of a distinction there for you. Again, Elektro is a bit of a magnum opus. Get back to it later. One night, just working stochastically, arbitrarily, had like a little concept, and I said, like, let's see if I can develop this, just by chance, purely aleatory. Let's try a bit of this, try a bit of that. And what manifested was something absolutely fantastic. And we made a song out of it called Supermodel. Fantastic song. Kind of Depeche Mode, Vince Clarke era type stuff. Blancmange, elements of Blancmange, Kraftwerk. But kind of, we injected our own mores into it, so it kind of made it our own kind of thing. And it's on the album Chartreuse. It's kind of, again, sounds of the summer kind of thing. It's got kind of brat sense and sensibility, and it's, again, Elektro is one of Danielle's favourite albums. So is Chartreuse. And but the concept of Supermodel, the kind of paradigm we created there, I was able to kind of harness it and use it in some other albums, like in St. Elmo by the Sea. That's got some elements of it, including the title track, and also in Afternoons in Utopia, and a few other ones. A Purpose of Essence, and Melrose Monologues. Those, the latter two, will be coming soon. But they have this kind of synth pop element. So again, that kind of came from, again, a lot of hard work, and then kind of, okay, let's take this concept, let's take what we've kind of developed and kind of extrapolate something from it, and that was Supermodel, and then we were able to kind of develop it. And again, it's the synth pop thing, the kind of what I talked about, the guilty pleasures with Paul Motion. Paul, he had his things he was into when he used to play the guitar on the side of his bed when he was in the Bill Evans trio, and he used to emulate Gene Vincent, and guilty pleasure, like. But this is more than that. This is something that, like, kind of have an interest in, and kind of, like, as I said, when I was in Voltaire, you could be very well talking to, like, a keyboard player who was on Top of the Pops kind of thing, and maybe played at Glastonbury or something. So I have a kind of an interest, a genuine interest in that kind of music, and I'm very glad that I was able to actually, get those albums out, like Elektro, Chartreuse, St. Elmo by the Sea, Poetic Errors, Medulla Comid, Driving in Iceland, A Purpose of Essence, Melrose Monologues. I appreciate the ability to having gotten those albums out and having that kind of electro synth pop genre promulgated. Thank you for listening.